Okay, minute 50.
Podcast is being brought to you by Bank of Commerce, R.E. Miller & Son, LS Ready Mix, Bears Hospital and Healthcare, Pioneer Federal Savings and Loan Association, Taylor Realty, Pivot Plus, Carl Tyler's Beaverhead Motors, Standard Lumber and Glass Company, Dairy Queen, Frontline Ash, Dillon Back and Neck Clinic, The Many, High Peaks Federal Credit Union, East Bench Grain, McDonald's of Dillon, Intermountain Irrigation, Farmers Union Insurance, Orthopedic Rehab, Stockman Bank, Napa of Dillon, State Farm Insurance, The Good Life, Rocky,
1 minute.
Devers Excavation and Aquatics, the University of Montana, Western, Jerry Wessel's Les Schwab Tire Center, Sparky's Garage and Restaurant, Beaverhead Livestock Auction, Payne West Insurance, Mile High Motors, Lakeland Feed and Supply, Culligan Water, Stage Line Pizza, Vans IGA.
That's what I would do, but apparently that's not kosher.
Dr. Douglas Krager. Without these sponsors, this broadcast would not be possible.
10 seconds.
And welcome to live basketball action here from the Straugh Gymnasium, where the University of Montana Western women's team will be taking on MSU-Northern. Both good basketball teams, and our women moved up to 3.
Number 3 in the nation, and you get a big win against Carroll, another ranked team. You can see where that gains you a little bit of, oomph in the standings.
And Rocky beat Carroll, beat Rocky. And actually, Carroll still sits up there at the top at a 6-1, but we can match that tonight with the win and having the head-to-head at this point. Western 14-1 overall. What a fantastic record. And then MSU Northern coming in at 1-5 in the conference, 9-9 overall. So they definitely want to come in and kind of make their point known that they're going to make a battle back. And then, of course, we want to do what we can to keep the home court advantage going.
Yes, exactly. I mean, that's the great thing about this conference is it doesn't matter your record or what night it is. These teams are going to show up and play hard, and I expect to see a battle every second that Northern's on the floor tonight.
Yeah, no, and the usual starters are going to be here for Western: Paige Holmes, Britt Cooper, Sierra Lamy, Bree King, and then Tori Anderson, and then Goksi Oslin. Goes by G, fantastic young lady. She'll be starting for the Skylights as well. Alex Goldhahn, Haley Nicholson, Peyton Kerr, and Sydney Hovday. And all of you join us and have her at QX 92.5 FM. We're glad to have you. We look forward to a good matchup here, as most games in the Frontier tend to be exciting. And you got to bring your A game to win in this conference every single night.
Yeah, looking forward to some good defense and two great teams.
So we'll take a quick timeout while we get to the national anthem. We'll be about a 3-minute wait, and then we'll be right back to primetime action here from the Straugh Gymnasium. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Standard Lumber has red-hot buys to get you through this cold winter month. Red-hot buys on furnace filters, buy 2, get 1 free. Red-hot buys on LED lights, buy 1, get 1 free. And red-hot buys on bird seed to help those birds this winter. Buy 1, get 1 free, or 2 for $12. January is a good time to think about home safety. Get yourself a First Alert 10-year smoke alarm or carbon monoxide alarm. It's all at Standard Lumber, your helpful place to get you ready for this winter.
DQ fans, your hanger monster just got hanger managed with the DQ Hungry Up deal. A single, double, or triple burger with cheese, plus fries, and a mini blizzard treat, starting at just $4. 3 deals meant to satisfy any level of hunger, from hungry-ish to hungry to straight-up hangry. Meet your new hanger management system today. The Hungry Up deal, only at your DQ. This is fan food, not fast food.
Hi, this is Josh Taylor from Frontline Ag Solutions. We have a line of compact utility tractors that will fit all your needs, from landscaping projects to plowing snow this winter and anything in between. They start at 23 horsepower and go all the way up to 66 horsepower. If you got a job for it, they make an attachment to make life easier on you. Don't worry about having to work on it either. Dell in our service department has that handled. Call or stop by Frontline Ag today to find out more or schedule a demo to see how versatile these machines are.
Hi, this is Dr. Belize with the Montana Thermography Center. One common question I get asked is, thermography a useful tool for breast cancer detection? The answer to this is yes. Thermography provides information about subtle physiological changes to breast tissue. This in return can lead to more attentive monitoring. Thermography has been shown to enhance and at times surpass other breast cancer detection modalities. For more information on breast thermography, call me at 683-9600.
1 minute.
Nails. A house doesn't become a home until it becomes yours. High Peaks Federal Credit Union is excited to announce that we are now offering home loans.
I can't believe you're a big
We
fan
provide
of
loan
Marines,
options including FHA, USDA, and conventional. We are proud of a long tradition of helping meet all your financial needs. Every transaction is built on honesty, integrity, and respect. That's why High Peaks Federal Credit Union is the best choice for you. Contact us at 406-683-4373.
Yeah, that's a
Last
different
Fest
maroon, though.
now offering certified seeds for forage, grass,
with silver,
cover
for
crops,
some
alfalfa,
reason, it
barley,
just looks-
winter, and
I do like their
Call Ken
ugly
today to
though.
find
I
out
do.
more
I'm-
about East Bench Grain
The
seed
Dave
services.
Lincoln
You know the great
still
service East
strong.
Bench Grain provides during harvest. Now you get the same great service during the planting season. You grow it,
there's a
they
Billings
ship it.
kid at his
Ken and the
first,
crew,
that
10
Dave kid
seconds.
at his
East Bench
touchdown
Grain,
run.
from planting to harvest, they're there for you.
Good
Call
kid,
Ken
man.
today at East Bench Grain, 683-5044.
He's fast. I'll give him that.
And welcome back to live basketball action from the Straugh Gymnasium, University of Montana Western. Lady Bulldogs, number 3 team in the country, taking on the MSU-Northern Skylights. The Skylights in maroon and yellow, and we're wearing the home whites this time around.
All whites with a little
I
bit
know
of
we're
red on
both
the
big
short.
fans of the black, though.
Yes, I am a big fan. Black and red, two great colors. But Skylights with the maroon, I'm a big-time maroon fan.
That's your Grizzly and also high school, right? You guys from maroon?
We were actually purple.
Oh, that's right. That's a tough one, unless you're a Viking fan.
Well, I live with a Central guy, Butte Central. So
Okay. Well, that's understandable. Western definitely has the clear advantage here. I think last time out it was actually quite ugly, if I'm not mistaken. Was it 64-30? And Bree King coming off of, what, 3 or 4 straight Frontier Conference players of the...
Yeah,
I mean,
4.
That's incredible.
Yeah, just rename the award.
Britt Cooper kind of won the jump. I mean, it knocked around, finally came out to Lamy. Lamy gets to King. King brings it across the timeline, down the left side, gets it over to Anderson. Anderson on the left side, going back around front, gets it over into the corner to King. Looks like they're doing a little something with her as they get it to Lamy. Lamy back to King. King over to the elbow to Anderson as she pulls it about free throw line and gets to Lamy. Lamy gets it in, gets it out to Anderson. Anderson with the nice drive into the paint. Hits back iron, no good, but gets knocked back to Lamy. Lamy's able to pick it out, get it to Anderson. Anderson goes baseline. Kick goes back out to King. King to Lamy, back over to the other corner. She gets to Holmes. Holmes goes baseline. She's surrounded, so she gets it out to Lamy. Lamy's able to move it around, get it to Cooper. Cooper with the give and go. Lamy up off the glass, gets the hoop and the harm.
And tough defensive possession for the Northern Skylights. They're in a 3-2 zone. You can see they have their 2 wings are really trying to help on the drive. You can see Bree King causing problems already, and this Montana Western team seeing the zone, just kicking that ball around and getting the open drive by Lamy.
And Lamy hits the end one. And what you saw with that is a pretty probing offense. They were trying to see where the switches were. Did a great job of getting on all points of the court to expose them later. So bringing it up across timeline for the Skylights is Oslin. She's out of Ankara, Turkey, by way of Fort Hays State University. She's a 5'3" senior. And then the ball's picked off as they try to pass it from Goldhahn over into the corner. Gets out to Holmes. Holmes going to bring it to Anderson out top. Gets right into the paint. Gives the fake but can't finish. Does a great job of getting to the hole but just couldn't finish it off.
Tried to use the Euro step but couldn't get the left hand up there. Great take.
Actually tried to switch back to the right and went front iron.
And
Oslin working on Bree King. You can tell quickness in both of these two. Should be a fun matchup to watch all night. as they get it over to Goldhahn. Goldhahn tries to get it down low. They deny the pass away from Hovde, which she touched it last. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay here with the Lady Bulldogs as they lead 3-0. King's going to bring it up and across the timeline for the Lady Bulldogs. She gets it over to the right side as she gets it right back as she goes down the left side to explore the corner. She gets it into Cooper. Cooper back into the corner of the wide open Holmes. Holmes puts it up. It's an air ball. The rebound's going to be pulled down by Nicholson. Nicholson hands off to Oslin as she brings it across the timeline. Gets it over to the right side to Goldhahn. Goldhahn pulls it back. Gets it back out top to Aslan as they reset the offense in the middle. Everyone gets out of the key. They get it into the corner to Goldhahn. Goldhahn to the free throw line as she gets to Hovde. Hovde resettles herself. She passes it out, gets it knocked away. King's going to speed down, gets the nice pass off to Holmes off the left side, can't finish. Cooper's there to clean up the trash and puts it right back for the jump hook.
Love to see that when you're big, can follow you all the way down and get that offensive board and finish right after. That's a great transition possession for Montana Western.
Full court presentation. Oslin's able to get it. Left-handed pass just inside the three-point line. Shot goes up by Nicholson. Gets knocked around. I believe last touch by Northern. And it is. Last touch by Peyton Kerr, the 5'9 sophomore out of Columbia Falls High School.
Northern trying to take advantage of the press and get a quick look. Great shot from the three-point, but just off.
King gets it over to Holmes, into the corner to King, or to Cooper. Gets it right back, then to Anderson. Anderson back to King up top. King explores the right side, gets it over to Holmes. They reset the offense, get it into the corner. Dribble drive penetration. Lamy beats her off the dribble. Goes left hand to right hand off the glass, good for two. And once again, they're pressing. 7-0 Bulldogs lead. 6:46 left here in the first period. And they get it back. Gets knocked away by Cooper as they press, making it difficult for Northern. Bree King tries to get on the board, can't finish. She knocks it away, and I believe last touch by Northern once again.
So the press right now, a problem for the Northern Skylights, but got to make the easy layups.
And then Tiara Gillum checks in. And they get it out to Lamy. Lamy goes right down the middle, blowing off her defender on the dribble, getting right to the hoop. Nice finish. Lady Bulldogs now lead 9-0. The inbound goes into Oslin. She gets picked up on the trap, and she goes right middle left hand all the way down. And they go baseline, but pulled back out by Kerr. Kerr gets to the outside to Goldhahn as they get it over to the right side and into the hands of Nicholson. Nicholson back up top to Aslan. Aslan over into the corner as they work it down low to Gillam.
What they call a jump ball. Britt Cooper on the block, but she blocked it just as it was leaving her hands. Kind of sticks right in the hand. That's a jump ball right there.
So Northern will inbound from underneath their own bucket. Inbound goes up top to Gillam. Gillam over into the corner. A little penetration and drive by Kerr. She puts it up and gets Northern on the board as it's now 9-2 Bulldogs.
Peyton Kerr, leading scorer on this team, averaging 12.4. Looking for her to get the ball back in her hands.
Holmes gets it over to Anderson. She drives, goes up the right hand, off the right side, off the glass, good for two. 11-2 Lady Bulldogs. They'll bring it into Gillan. She gets it across the timeline and then passes off to Kerr. Gets it right back to Gilham. Gilham up top to Aslan. Aslan looking for a little bit of room, gets it into the corner to Kerr. Kerr brings it back out. She gets it up top to Nicholson, over into the corner. And I think they're going to get Holmes on the foul.
Looking for the baseline drive, Goldhahn.
So on the foul, that'll be her first team foul.
Resetting the shot clock. Yeah.
Inbound for Northern, going out up top to Nicholson. Nicholson over to Gilham. Gilham back out as they get it to about free throw line to Nicholson. Nicholson to Gilham. Gilham for three, front iron, no good. King with the rebound. She's going to bring it up and across the timeline. She goes right at Aslan and then kicks it out to Anderson. Anderson for three, no good. Rebound pulled down by Holmes. Holmes with the travel.
Great hustle on the rebound. Unfortunately, an unforced turnover. But you like to see Tori Anderson shooting that three. Haven't seen her get back to that three here in a few games.
4:53 left in the first. Bulldogs lead 11-2. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Hello, Southwest Montana. Melissa Croshaw from McDonald's here. And I am Karina Gorman from McDonald's.
Is Troy playing
Two of
tonight?
us here today because 2 for 5 is back. That's right, 2 for 5 is back.
I don't know.
Quarter pounder,
I mean,
Steak
I'm
Mac,
assuming,
filet
but...
fish, and 10-piece McNugget.
So
Egg
it
McMuffin,
sounded like you
sausage
sat
egg
half a
McMuffin,
game and then a full game, huh?
Yeah.
2 for 5 is back.
I don't know. I talked to him about it, and he's not happy about the situation.
Dylan, Rocker, and Hannah
What was the deal?
Like, he got defensive because apparently...
I'm loving it.
Like when
Pneumatic
they were in
irrigation
Arizona,
systems
there was
are
like
tough
some
and
issues
dependable,
with the
just
coaching
like
on
the
it, some
certified
family.
service staff at Intermountain Irrigation.
42.
When you need service, call Intermountain
Is there a
at
reason behind that? I don't know.
683-6571.
Is this the
They are
first
there to
time
help
he's
you
been
every
out?
day
Wow.
and even available on weekends. Great service.
10 seconds.
Intermountain Irrigation, including great service for all brands of irrigation systems. Intermountain Irrigation, there for you all year long.
And welcome back to live basketball action here from the Straugh Gymnasium. University of Montana Western Lady Bulldogs, number 3 in the country, have an 11-2 advantage. Darby Shy and Shannon Worcester check in, as well as super sub. I mean, would start in any other team, Savannah Bignell. And I like when they have Bignell and King on the floor at the same time. I mean, it's almost unfair to other teams, but shot goes up and good as they get the pass down low to Kerr. Kerr goes up. I can definitely see why she's leading scorers. She scores in a variety of different ways as King brings the ball up and across the timeline over to Bignell. Bignell's going to bring it back up top. She switches back over to the left side to Worcester. Worcester to Bignell. Bignell into the corner as they get it to Lamy. Lamy back out to King. King looked for a little bit of offense, kicks it back out to Worcester. Worcester goes baseline as she gets it into the corner. Bignell for 3. It's up and good. She's just become such a more dangerous shooter.
Yeah, both, Brianna King and Savannah Bignell shooting from the three-point line. The catch and shoot is right there.
This is almost the death lineup with 3 speedsters in there. And it looks like they're going to get King on the fouls. They work it down low to Goldhahn.
Yeah, these are the piranhas on defense here, all just snapping at the ball, trying to get a hand on it, and very quick guards. And Worcester, Savannah Bignell, and King.
Coach said it best in the interview before this as I was listening to a little of it, where he said Worcester's really done a great job now that she has the three-point. She's become a very good three-point shooter. She's really good at driving, and that makes it to where you can't just sit back and wait for her to drive. And there the ball's stolen away right away by Bignell. She brings it up and across the timeline. Little penetration, kicks it out to the outside to Lamy. Back to Bignell. Bignell looking over into the corner to Shy. Shy back across as Bignell moves without the basketball, kicks it over, and then it goes to Sabin Keogh. Keogh over to Gilham. Gilham with the basketball on the left side. She gets it up top to Aslan. Aslan working on Worcester as she's looking to get it about free throw line as she gets to Nichols, Hovde. As she gets to Gilham. Gilham gets to about free throw line, pulls and pops, and it pops out. It'll be Lamy with the rebound to King. King across the timeline for the Lady Bulldogs. She's going to work it over to the left side, pulls it back out, gets to Worcester. Worcester for 3. Must have jinxed her, shot an air ball. And then back the other way comes Northern. It's in the hands of Osland as she brings it across the timeline. Brings it over to the left side as she works on Bree King. Brianna King guarding Aslan. Aslan over to the left side as she gets it over to Kerr. Kerr moves it back to this side, kicks it over to Hovde. Hovde over to the right side to Sabin Keogh. Keogh with the 3, no good. Rebound pulled down by Bignell. Bignell's going to push it up and across the timeline. Works her way down the right side. Gets it right into the middle to Lamy. And Lamy's going to be fouled. I believe they're going to get Hovde on that.
And Lamy just doesn't stop running on the offensive end, constantly cutting or trying to drive and open up something for the offense. She's really been a mismatch all day today.
Cooper and Holmes check back in. And coming out was Bree King and Lamy. Well-deserved breathers. Cooper with the turnaround, puts it up, no good. But she was hacked by Tiara Gilham.
It looks like the Northern Skylights are trying to get back to their size. They got a 6-foot Hovda in there and 5'10" Gillum, both trying to impose their will on the offensive and defensive side here.
And coaches countered that with a speedy lineup, really. As Kerr checks out, Alex Goldhahn will check back in by way of Fairfield High School. Up and good. So it's 16-4 Lady Bulldogs, 2:29 left here in the first quarter as they go right back to that full court presentation. And Aslan blows by it that time as they get it over to Gilham and back to Aslan. Aslan sets up the offense. Still 16 on the shot clock as they get it over to Goldhahn on the left side. Back out to Aslan. Aslan tries to get it down low and throws it away.
Saw that they were in a zone trying to get the cross court right there to the opposite post. Aslan just winged it in there a little bit too high.
She's just a 5'3" senior, but she's got a pretty good arm on her as well.
Yeah, no kidding.
I mean, that one was errant, but it had a lot of honey on it. As they get in, Worcester gets into the paint, tries to go to the scoop. I think she was hacked by Goldhahn. We'll see if it was on 14. So it was on Goldhahn. And the Bulldogs have brought out their new mascot.
I haven't found a name yet, I don't think. Number 42.
We'll get a name for you here before too long. So 17-4 is the count. 1:54 left here in the first. 4 team fouls on Northern, just 2 on the Bulldogs. It looks like they're going to get
and I don't know if that's a player foul for crossing the line too soon on the free throw, but she's going to get another shot here.
Another free throw on it. A lane violation.
That's what you were talking about the drive earlier, and here exactly. You know, you can be an inconsistent shooter, but if you can drive and draw fouls, it's a lot better to have an inconsistent or a consistent scoring inside.
Absolutely. Well, and now that, you know, she's able to hit that long distance, they can't just sit back and wait for her as she hits that freebie. And Sale, it's 18-4 now, Lady Bulldogs. They get her over to the corner and another errant pass. A lot of unforced turnovers so far here for Northern. But that's defense also. It's not just them. They're trying to shoot it past where they've made that perimeter defensively.
You were talking about the pesky defensive set that's in the game right now. That's exactly what they're doing, just up in your face.
Holmes. Well, and they even got where you throw Holmes in there too. And you got a lot of speed out there, including with the 2 forwards. Holmes puts up 3, no good. Rebound pulled down by Cooper. But Cooper and Shy run the floor very well as well. Holmes gets down low to Shy. Shy gets it on baseline, working on the bigger Hovde, but then travels as she tries to turn around to get a shot.
Shy just misplaced her footing. Very physical. Sydney Hovde, definitely their best scoring option, 12.4 points a game. And you can see why that'd be a tough person to score on.
So they're going to check out Goldhahn, check in Peyton Kerr, the 5'9" sophomore out of Columbia Falls High School. They got a lot of recruiters in the Columbia Falls, it looks like, right up in their neck of the woods, so to speak, as they bring it across the timeline to Aslan. Aslan working on Bignell. Bignell, tenacious defender. Keogh gets to about free throw line and then gets it right back as they try to work it to Curl. Jessica Curl.
Keogh on an aggressive drive through the middle of the paint, tries to get the tough layup, gets the contact.
Tough call, but nice to see that student section get back in. Always makes these games a little more fun.
I heard that it just became mandatory for the football team to, be at the games. So
good.
Should be a little bit louder here for our next few home
Well,
games.
and, they had a pretty good turnout as well, so it's definitely nice that shows support both ways. And just to give those guys a little credit, too, most of the time they're pretty good about attending anyway. Sayo back to shoot again, Keogh. She puts it up, misses both. This rebound down by Cooper. Cooper to Holmes. Holmes down the left side, goes baseline. They're going to get Aslan on the reach. That's going to be the 5th team foul. So that should be one of the rules that's still tough for me to get here at this point. It's been a couple years now, but they took the 1-on-1 out of the Frontier Conference game itself. Shot goes up and good. So kind of takes the strategy away a little bit.
Yeah, you really don't want to get in foul trouble, especially more than 5 because
double bonus.
Double bonus.
19-4. Holmes misses the second, gets knocked around, finally pulled out of there by Kerr. Kerr's going to hand it off. It's going to be brought across the timeline by Petra Selin, the 5'9 junior out of Cameron University in Sweden. As they work it over the left side to Keogh. Keogh gets it back over into the corner to Kerr, and then back over to the right side as they get to Nicholson to see. Oh, nice seal there actually by Jessica Curl, the 6'3 senior out of Red Bluff, California.
And we saw Curl play quite a bit last year, so you know she can play inside.
Bree King against the tallest player on the floor. Lamey's going to put it up, misses back iron, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play here as the University of Montana Western leads after one, 19-6. We'll be back in 90 seconds.
Hi, this is Judy Searing from Farmers Union Insurance. Our team is passionate about providing the best service to you and our community. Shelley, our property and casualty licensed CSR, is a local 4-H leader and a big supporter of FFA. You may see Kirsten, our life health producer, volunteering at community events, working to build a better downtown. I'm a sports fan, so you'll see me supporting the Beavers and the Dogs. Our team here at Farmers Union Insurance supports all things in Beaverhead County. Visit us at 108 South Washington or call 683-2365.
What are you cooking for dinner tonight? Are you like many people, running from meeting to meeting, picking up kids, dropping kids off, and to top it off, now you need to make dinner? Make things easy and tasty by heading down to Dillon's most convenient store, the Mini Phillips 66, and pick up your favorite bulk soup to go. With many Soup Supreme choices to pick from, you're sure to find something your whole family will love. It's all at the Mini Phillips 66, Dillon's most
Let's have a
convenient
few
store.
shots before you go in there.
Reach your peak with Ortho Rehab. Our highly trained physical therapy team, Kirk Van Slyke and Sheriff Harrison, work closely with their patients recovering after surgery or suffering from pain or injury. Whether you're a senior enjoying life to its fullest, a weekend warrior, or an elite athlete, Ortho Rehab will empower you to achieve your best through the
10 seconds.
And sports medicine. Stop by 201 Southside Boulevard across from IGA or call us at 683-3675. Reach your peak with Ortho Rehab Physical Therapy.
And they get in the ball into the hands of Holmes. Back up top to Anderson. Anderson to the free throw line to Lamey. Lamey to King. King with the screen, gets right down the middle, puts it up and gets it to go. And she really just doesn't force her scoring opportunities, and she's more than happy to be the closer. That might be her first 2 points, to be honest with you.
And a nice, easy layup right in the middle.
And then Kerr gets the basketball. They get it down low. Shot goes up, no good by Nicholson. Pulled out of the by Holmes, who brings it right up and across the timeline. Gets right into the paint, but gets called for the carry.
Paige Holmes running in transition. You see that speed there, but just a little mental mistake. Tried to make a move.
Probably could have got away with the carry if she wouldn't have done the stutter step too.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, you sometimes see that carry go, but when you stop, it's noticeable. So they get her over to the right side and then back into the hands of Sab and Keogh. Keogh with the basketball, looking for an opening. She gets to the leading scorer, Peyton Kerr. Kerr down the left side with a nice drive. Did a great job pinning the defender on the back, going on the left side, finishing with the right hand, and it's 21-8, Lady Bulldogs. King with the basketball. She gets to Anderson, over to Holmes, over to the left elbow to Lamey, back out up top to Holmes. Holmes with the drive, but then the kick out to King. King for three, it's up and good. She's lit.
When the jumper gets going that easy for Brianna King, that's when you got to be careful.
Well, and everyone talks about her offense, but she plays very well on the defensive end as well. Just a complete basketball player, and been lucky to watch her play the last 2 years as well. Sabin Keogh with the basketballs. They get over to the other side to Selin. Selin into the corner as they look to get it back out. Nice move. Thought they had her pinned, and Kerr goes with the kind of easy rider down the right side. Unfortunately, comes up empty for Northern. Back the other way with the Lady Bulldogs. Nice move by Anderson. Gets her into the paint, gets the ball knocked away, but finds a wide open Bree King, and she knocks down her second triple in as many trips, and she's got her personal 8-0 run as it knocked it right to King. Good defense by Anderson. King into the corner to Holmes. Holmes up to three, no good. Rebound pulled down by Lamey. Lamey with the turnaround. Nice, easy shot.
And offensively, the Bulldogs are rolling off a few turnovers. Bree King knocks down a couple of threes, and there's Sarah Lamey. offensive board turnaround
When this
jumper.
team is running on all cylinders, it's just tough to stop.
And tough to score.
7:29 left on the Intermountain Irrigation scoreboard. Bulldogs lead 29-8. We'll be back in 1 minute.
This is Shane Pooh, your branch manager at Stockman Bank. Stockman Bank is celebrating 65 years of serving
she looked
Montana
like Haverfield the other
as
week.
Montana's largest privately owned bank.
A few times.
Stockman
I guess
is proud
I'll
to
just
be your
shoot it
neighbor
anyways.
and looks forward to serving you for years to come. Stockman Bank, Montana's brand
I've
of
been
bank.
telling a lot of
Member
people
FD.
about that game. If anybody asks me about Haverfield, I'm like, he's pretty good. I don't know. He only missed like 2 shots the game I watched.
Well, I think it was 1 it ended up being.
Yeah, I was like, and he had 30 and sat out
When it
half
comes
the
to
fourth
maintaining
quarter.
your car, you need quality parts and service. And you can count on Napa. Dillon's locally
I
owned
just
auto
think he's
parts
so
store.
much,
Dillon Napa
better
has
off
everything
the
you
handle
need.
than,
Your car, truck, accessories,
Tanner is, but
replacement
I mean,
parts,
You know, it's
performance
funny, his
engine
mom
kits,
said that a
heavy-duty
long
parts
time ago.
for farm
like,
and
when they
ranch
were
and
first
much
coming
more.
up with the Beavers.
Stop in and say
She said
hi to
Mike
Brian
was
and the crew at
actually
Napa
more,
of Dillon, your locally owned
polished.
parts store.
Yeah. She
And
said
with
they're
winter
both good
just around the
basketball
corner,
players. She
Napa
said
has everything
he's
you'll
just a
need to
little more
winterize your
polished.
automobile.
I see
Napa
what
of
she means.
Dillon,
Like, Tanner's
5
great
seconds.
basketball.
He's a know-how guy at
Mike was a
Napa.
little polished. You throw a little extra. And welcome back to live action, and thanks for joining us out there in Havre. QX 92.5 FM. 29-8 is the score here as University of Montana Western leads. 7:29 left in the half, and then the Bulldogs unleashed their mascot. Our detective reporting done by Sage here found out the name was Baxter.
Baxter the Bulldog.
Baxter the Bulldog, who wears number 42. Ronnie Lott. It's football, though, I guess. So they work it around the perimeter. As they go baseline, it's picked up quickly by Lamy. As they get it to Gilham, she puts it up off the glass and good for 2.
Gilham, a great touch from that mid-range area. She's been trying to get to that.
She's a good basketball player. She did a really good job here last year when they came and played Western at home as well. And didn't see her stats from the game up there, but she does a good serviceable job here for Northern as Lamy gets in. They kind of let it seem like a reach go there with Hovde, but Hovde kept her ground, reached the hand in quick. Probably got more ball than hand, so you got to give a little bit of credit there defensively as well. Looking to inbound. Got to give a lot of credit to this Northern team as well. I mean, they're down 19. They're still playing very hard. Shy with the kick out to Anderson. Anderson for 3, no good. Rebound knocked into the hands of Aslan. Aslan brings it up and across the timeline. She looks in to get it to Gillum. Gillum on the outside on the drive. Up and good.
Gillen playing with a purpose on the offensive end, using that 5'10" frame to get inside and get the easy layup.
Good soft hands, too, though. And she's not just back to the bucket. The ball gets knocked around, finally picked up by Northern. Hand off to Aslan. Aslan gets it across the timeline and into the hands of Goldhahn. Goldhahn looked for an opening. She gets to Aslan, but gets it right back on the corner, all the way over into this other corner and back out to Gilham. Gilham over to the other side on the right, gets to about free throw line. The kick out from Goldhahn to Gilham. Goldhahn to Gilham. And then once again from Goldhahn to Gilham. And then Gilham's going to get charged for the charge on the baseline. Good defense.
Smart play from Savannah Bignell coming across the key. Saw the bigger Gillum probably going to drive to the rim. Just gets her body up there, sets her feet, takes the contact, draws the charge foul.
Lamy and Anderson check out. And so Worcester checks in, as does, who else do we get? We got Holmes, that's right. Holmes also. So you just keep bringing waves at them, even off the bench. It's just not fair for some. We seem to like it a lot, though. Nice give and go. Great pass by Shy. Hits Bignell cramming down the, grinded down the baseline. Gets it off the right side, puts it up nice and easy to make it 31-12. As they work it down low, as they get it to Hovde. Hovde gets it right back out to Aslan. Aslan on the left side working on Worcester. She's going to bring it over into the corner to Hovde. Hovde gets it back out to Aslan. Aslan with 7 on the shot clock, kicks it back out. Shot goes up and no good by Nicholson. And then back the other way comes Bignell. Bignell gets it in, kicks it right back out. King with the basketball. King's going to go behind the back, get into the paint. Nice pass to Shy. Shy kicks it out to Bignell, though, and it gets loose. Bignell just brings it right back at her, gets into the paint. Goes up, can't find anywhere to go, and looks like she twisted the knee.
And hopefully she's on a little bit of a limp. Still coming down on defense.
Imagine that. King knocks it away by Aslan. Aslan gets into the paint, the kick out. Shot goes up by Goldhahn. She knocks down the triple.
Goldhahn, being their best shooter, knocks down the open three. Hasn't been able to get open too much. Looks like they're going to stop the game.
Unreal, though. Just to watch that. I mean, she's in pain, but yet still goes down, gets her defensive assignment.
Has a hand in the face of the shooter.
It's a big loss if we can't keep her playing. Bignell is a baller, just in every definition of the term. When they get it into King, King brings it across the timeline. She's going to hand it off to Holmes. Holmes over to Worcester, over to the left side to Lamy. Lamy back out up top to Shy. Shy fakes the triple, gets down low to King. King gets fouled, I believe, on the push by Goldhahn. And she could probably be a wide receiver at that point.
Yeah.
She's looking the other way, reaches back, still makes the catch.
That's exactly what I was about to say, the spinning catch. It was a quick pass by Shy and just somehow able to catch it on the spin there.
She gets it out to Lamy. Lamy goes down the left side. She's looking for a little bit of space, gets to King. King set up at the top as she gets to about free throw line. Nice pass to a cutting Worcester. Worcester to Holmes, back out to Lamy. Lamy goes baseline, reverse left hand, or layup with the left hand. Misses, but Shy comes down with the rebound. She tries to hand it off, and it's picked out of there by Nicholson. Nicholson hands off to Aslan. Aslan's going to bring it up and across the timeline. 3:26 left on the Intermountain Irrigation scoreboard. Bulldogs lead 31-15. Works it over to the left elbow and into the corner, into the hands of Goldhahn. Goldhahn tries to work it down low to Hovden. It gets picked off. Back the other way comes Holmes. Holmes to Worcester. Worcester puts it up, no good. Rebound's going to be pulled out of there by Northern and Haley Nicholson. Nicholson with the handoff to Aslan. Aslan brings it across the timeline. She's working on King. Over into the corner, gets to Nicholson. Nicholson down low to Hovde.
And Hovde trying to use that size. She posts up, but this Montana Western team is doing a great job. The opposing guard on the opposite side of the floor comes right across there, gets their body. That's how Bignell got the charge earlier. This time they're getting the turnover, knock away by Shannon Worcester. Great play.
Seems like they're doing a good job of wearing them down. It looks like definitely Northern's a little bit tired. The exception of Aslan, she seems like she could run all day long. Cooper gets into the paint, goes up the left hand strong, but she's hacked on the floor by Nicholson. In the shot, of course, but I mean on the floor before she tries to get it up. So she'll go to the charity stripe to shoot two. So Lamy with the first. Up and good.
Lamy really has been getting to the rim well, I thought, in this game. Using the jab step, just get you to move a little bit, and then she's going to take two dribbles, draw that contact.
And shots up and no good at that point. So they work it up and across the timeline with Aslan. Aslan's going to set up the offense very deliberately. Zigging it over to the left side to Nicholson. Nicholson looks in the corner, nothing doing. Gets it back up top to Aslan. Aslan to Kerr. Kerr works it into the paint, but then gets the kick out to Goldhahn to Kerr. Kerr puts it up, no good. Rebound tracked down by Holmes. Holmes is going to bring it up and across the timeline for the Lady Bulldogs. She gets into the paint, kicks it right back out to King. King's going to work it left, right, between the legs, pulls out, shots in and out as it rims out. And she's got the crowd's attention every time, even when she misses, you get a sigh.
Yeah.
Like they're surprised, you know.
Pull up off the three. Everybody thought that was going.
A done deal.
Ooh.
Aslan with the basketballs. They get it about free throw line. The kick out. I'm not sure what the call was because I had someone in my face. Did you see the just go out of bounds off
Northern?
Northern?
It was a pass, errant pass. Montana Western switching their defense. They went from zone back to man in the last two possessions.
King brings it up and across the timeline. She'll bring it down the left side and then gets to Lamy at free throw. They get it to Cooper. Cooper gets it ripped away by Hovde. So it'll stay here with the Lady Bulldogs.
Great defense from Sydney Hovde. 6-foot sophomore out of Columbia Falls. Just been playing very physical inside all day.
Cooper to Lamy. Lamy on the right side, back over the left elbow to Paige. Holmes, no good. Rebound's going to be pulled down by Goldhahn. Goldhahn to Oslin. Oslin brings it across the timeline. She brings it over to the left side, or right side. Back to the left side with the left hand. Over as she passes to Kerr. Kerr gets it back out up top to Nicholson. Nicholson over into the corner. And then bringing it back out is Oslin. Oslin back up top to Peyton Kerr. Kerr goes down the left side on the drive, puts it up, and gets it to go. And that was good defense and just even better offense.
Peyton Kerr just makes the simple play. She likes to get in there, those inside layups as well, scoring on 3 or 4 of those tonight.
Cooper takes one from the left elbow of the free throw line, and then the rebound's pulled down by Lamy, and she's blocked by Nicholson, but it gets right back out to Bree King. King behind the back, through the legs, putting on a display, and then the pass, it was a good pass. It just looked like Cooper wasn't looking for it. She was looking up to wait for the shot, and then they kind of
miscommunicated. It was a quick pass, couldn't quite get her hands on it.
Gets out of bounds, so it'll be Northern basketball as Haslin brings it across the timeline, gets to about free throw line, then pulls it out. She'll reset up the offense for the lady, or the Skylights. She puts it up, no good, knocked around, pulled down by Nicholson. Nicholson to the outside, and then the pull-up shot. Nice left-handed shot by Goldhahn on the move. About a 12, 14-footer, but on the move, just outside of the baseline. Tough shot there.
Goldhahn warming up here in the second quarter with the jump shot.
King brings it up and across the timeline. She's going to set up for the last play for the University of Montana Western. She's just going to pull and pop. Misses the triple. Hobday pulls it down, but could get at least one shot out of it. And just good D at center court. Doesn't get up a really serviceable shot, so to speak. And so that'll do it for the first half of play. On the Intermountain Irrigation scoreboard, University of Montana Western 32, MSU-Northern 19. We'll be back in 3 minutes for the Papa T's halftime show. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
What can State Farm offer you? A lot more than just car insurance. Hi, I'm State Farm Agent Ted Ory. State Farm offers economical protection for all the things you need insured: your home, your apartment, your life, your health, your business, even your recreational vehicles. State Farm offers the finest service your premium dollar can buy. So whether at home or on that special vacation, State Farm is there. Stop by at 24 South Idaho or call us at 683-2472 to discuss your insurance needs in that good neighbor State Farm way.
Happy New Year to you. We would love to help you come into the good life. Let's start something new.
Thanks, Abigail. That's right. Diane, Doris, Gail, and I wish our entire community a happy, healthy, safe, and prosperous New Year. Come on in and let us help you get a good start. That's the Good Life, 2 South Montana Street in Dillon.
What? Oh, I didn't see.
The holidays may be over, but that doesn't mean the shopping has to stop. The Rocky Mountain Supply Clothing Department has new arrivals for spring 2019 starting to arrive, and you don't want to miss out on these newest trends. From cute shirts, new jeans and jackets, and stylish boots and casual shoes, we have everything to keep you outfitted for the upcoming season. While you're in, make sure to check out our newest body care products. We have an all-new selection of candles, sugar scrubs, and bath bombs, as well as lotions, body butters, bath salts, and soaps. You can find it all here at Rocky Mountain Supply, your one-stop shop for all your clothing needs.
You know that Devers Excavation and Aquatics are proud supporters of the Dillon Beavers and Western Bulldogs. But did you know that they also support many youth and community programs? You know that Devers specializes in ponds, stream restoration, and waterfalls. But did you know that they are experts in irrigation products, foundations, septic, utilities, roads, and all other excavation contracting? Call Devers Excavation and Aquatics for all your excavating work and get to know Southwest Montana's professional excavating company. 683-3560.
What does a scholarship?
1 minute.
Western students. It means getting an education without being burdened with debt. It means being thankful for the generosity of others in order to follow your dreams. It means paying it forward one day when you have the capacity to make a difference. Thank you for supporting scholarships, programs, and students at Montana Western. If you'd like to learn more about supporting Montana Western, contact Roxanne Engeland at 406-683-7305.
Last ad.
At Jerry Wessel's Les Schwab Tire Center, when somebody needs their brakes checked, they check them for free. Be involved in the crew figure no matter how nice set of tires they sell you might be. They're not worth much if they don't stop and you need them to. They'll come in and they'll check your brakes for free and play it straight about what they found and how much it will cost if they need fixing.
10 seconds.
Schwab Tire Center, doing the right thing since 1952. Call 683-8884.
And welcome back to live basketball action from the Straugh. Thank you for joining us out there in Havre at QX 92.5 FM. And regardless of being 32-19, I think Northern did a great job there in the second quarter of really getting to their offense and limiting some of their mistakes.
Yeah, they didn't really turn the ball over near as much there in the second quarter. They kept possession and they got it inside. You could tell they were trying to get to their bigs and use that size to get down to the right down to the block. But
absolutely
lost my train of thought. We got a great game in front of us here. I couldn't help but watch. But what else? They're also playing great defense. They really weren't allowing the drive there. Early in the first quarter, there was a lot of open drives by Montana Western, but they really didn't allow that in the second quarter and had a bigger quarter because of it.
Yeah, no, and I really thought like they did a great job on defense because we were shooting pretty well to start the first. Next thing you know, we're 11 for 30 and just shooting 37%. And, of course, welcome to the halftime show, home of the world-famous taco pizza and sponsored by Papa T's, where they have all Angus beef and Montana beef. Yeah, no, you were talking about the game in front of us, just so we can cover that real quick. It's actually like a cakewalk, but with doing basketball layups. And so pretty cool game, led by the new mascot, Baxter. So anyway, after the first quarter of play, it was 19-6. Great start for the for University of Montana Western. MSU-Northern came back and really, played a little bit better basketball, especially considering it seemed like if you had a time of possession here, it would have been in Western's hands quite a bit. And then they were able to put up 13 points there in the second quarter and really, at least have some breathing room and maybe an opportunity to get back in. Only down 13, so that certainly helped. And I liked what I saw out of the guard play. As much as they pushed it, Aslan did a great job of really breaking that press.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Once they started to break that press, that's where you saw them get into their offense a little bit more.
Well, and of course, Montana Western comes out in waves. I mean, we just have those, I like to call them hybrids because, they're guard forwards, but they can move the basketball. Paige Holmes, even though she's 5'6", I think we've talked about it enough. She just has that long reach, does a great job of doing the passing lanes. Britt Cooper and Lamy both can bring the basketball up if you need them to. Bree King, best player in the country, bar none. And then Tori Anderson, another 5'10" player, also has a little bit of dribbling skills, passes the ball very well. And then you got Big Nell that comes off the bench. You also have, what team wouldn't like in their starting lineup to have a Worcester or a Big Nell, and we got them coming off the bench.
Yeah, that's exactly right, and I think that's where you're going to see the mismatches in this game in the second half. At the shooting guard, small forward position with players like Lamy, Holmes, Worcester, they're just so quick. They're tough to stop on the drive, and then once you start really playing for that drive, that's when the three-points start to open up.
Well, and enough about us. Let's go to the important thing, why everyone turns into the Papa T's halftime show. They want some stats, and so you're going to flex your knowledge. Let us know what you got for stats there. Thanks, my man Sage.
For MSU-Northern, Haley Nichols, she's got 4 rebounds, an assist, and a block on 15 minutes. 4 rebounds for Sydney Hovda as well. Great game for her so far. 2 rebounds, it looks like, for Aslan. Alex Goldhahn, the shooter, she has 5 points. She also has a rebound to go along with it. 8 points for Peyton Kerr, who caught fire there driving. She's also got a rebound, an assist, and a steal for Sabin Keogh. And all the way down here, 2 steals for Jada Nicholson as well. They shot 9 of 20 in the first half from the field, 45%, and 1 of 5 from the 3, just 20%. 0 of 2 from the free throw line. On the other side of things for Montana Western, Britt Cooper, she was able to get 3 rebounds, 4 points, an assist, and a steal. 10 points for Sierra Lamy, 5 rebounds, and a steal for her. Probably a double-double watch for Lamy. 1 point, 4 rebounds, an assist, and a steal for Paige Holmes. 8 points for Brianna King, caught fire in the second quarter. She also has a rebound and 2 steals to go along with it. 2 points, 1 assist for Tori Anderson. 2 points, 1 assist for Shannon Worster. She on 9 minutes of play, and 5 total points for Savannah Bignell. She also has 2 rebounds and a steal. Hopefully she comes out healthier with that knee issue. And 1 assist for Darby Shy, who's been hitting those back cutters. But like you said, they just shot 11 of 30, 36% from the field in the first half. 3 of 13 from the three-point line, just 23%, but 7 of 9 from the free throw. So looking to get that field goal percentage going up.
Yeah, the score wasn't tied at all, and there was no lead changes, so Western kind of led throughout there. Looked to see a tenacious Northern come out of halftime, but on the same goes, I think Coach Woolley does just such a great job of making adjustments. You'll probably see that press locked back into place. I'd look to see a little bit more of a run there in the third like we had in the first, so I think that'll be good. I really like what we saw out of Lamy early. A lot of times we don't talk about the young lady. It's just kind of the unspoken superstar, so to speak. And she's already got 10 points and 5 boards and done a great job of getting it all over the floor as well. With her outside shot now being good, she's also became a better free throw shooter. So pride and joy of Wise River, Montana and Beaverhead County Beavers. Sierra Lamy right now is definitely in the front running for a Dairy Queen Player of the Game. Got a few others out there of honorable mention. Bignell doing a great job off the bench. I mean, I think you said in about 7 minutes, she had 4 points, 2 boards, maybe a steal. I'm surprised she doesn't have a few assists in there because she does that well. What do you see the keys to the second half?
I think to the second half is stopping them on the inside like they have been so far, and try to get back to that press. When they're getting turnovers on the defensive side, this offense really gets going. And, I think Britt Cooper, if we can get her some more touches inside, she's always a great inside-out player. I saw Shy really doing a good job of trying to get those back cutters and try to open up other players. I think Cooper can do that. And, of course, both of these guards, Lamy and Bree King, probably are going to catch fire here in the second half.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. I think King will still end up with 18 to 20 points in this ball game. So see her to get a good 10 to 12 here in the second half. Worcester, I think, is set to really get fire as well. So excited to see that. And like you had said, Britt Cooper, her defense leads to a lot of offense as well. So look to see a little bit of that. And I thought Paige Holmes was on the verge, just a couple, she had the palm ball and a few others, but she had some good drives kind of shut down. I think she's really moving the basketball pretty well. So look for a big surge on Holmes here in the second half. So the Bulldogs lead after 1 half of play, 32-19. We're going to take a break, and then we'll get you right back to second half action here from the Straugh Gymnasium. Once again, Bulldogs lead 32-19. We'll be back in 4 minutes.
Experience the high-octane fun at Sparky's Garage. Sparky's has an outstanding menu featuring their famous smoked barbecue, burgers, homemade soups, and salads. With a full bar, you can enjoy your favorite cocktail or enjoy a beer from their selection of 20 beers on tap and try your luck in their casino, all while relaxing among an incredible collection of classic memorabilia. Sparky's Garage is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week for your dining pleasure. Sparky's Garage in Dillon or at 222 East Park in historic Uptown Butte.
Beaverhead Livestock Auction is a proud sponsor of all sports in southwest Montana. They take pride in being loyal supporters of kids of all ages. They're behind the Beavers, the Falcons, the Bears, the Panthers, and the Bulldogs. Give Beaverhead Livestock Auction a call today and have them help you market your cattle. Beaverhead Livestock Auction, just 5 miles south of Dillon. Call 683-2002.
You have plenty to worry about when you're managing a business. Your employees are seeking more from their benefits package, and your budget may be tapped. When it comes to finding the right balance to achieve your objectives, it helps to have someone on your side. This is Alyssa Creighton from Payne West Insurance, and I will work with you personally to customize a Blue Cross and Blue Shield plan that meets your needs as well as your budget. Call me today at 683-6881. Agent is independent of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Montana.
Ram is built Montana tough. From fishing on the Big Hole, hauling livestock, hunting on the Divide, or traveling to local sporting events, Mile High Motors can outfit it. It's not what's claimed, it's what's proven. Check out the miles per gallon, length of powertrain warranty, and horsepower. Only Ram delivers this kind of muscle. That will thin out the herd real quick. Get a better truck, better deal. But you better hurry. Guts, glory, Ram. Mile High Motors, putting Ram dreams in driveways.
Hi, this is Diane Pelletier. I would like to tell you about Nutrisource dog food. About a year ago or so, we got a cute poodle from the animal shelter. She had a bad coat and stomach problems. I was at Lakeland Feeds for their open house, and they recommended we try Nutrisource dog food. Our poodle did great, so we started feeding the same to our 8-year-old golden retriever. After 4 months on Nutrisource, our dogs were healthier than they have ever been. I would recommend Nutrisource for your dog. Stop by Lakeland Feed and Supply and grab a free sample and find out more.
The water in our homes. Oh, what we do with that water. We drink it, play in it, make coffee, tea, lemonade with it. Boil, poach, simmer, ice. For cocktails, mocktails, blanching, and boo-boos. Skin, hair, clothes, they all crave water too. Make it clean, soft, delicious, fantastic. Yes, you could give your people Culligan water.
Call your local Culligan man at 406-782-2400. Culligan water, pure and simple. When you're hungry, it's 1 minute. Line Pizza, the total pizza pleaser. Call 683-9004 for taste-tempting, pizza-licious, fantastic, incredibly delicious Stage Line Pizza. Home or office delivery starting at 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Whether it's lunch or dinner, Stage Line can deliver. Try one of their traditional favorites or one of their great specialty pizzas. Call today to find out about their nightly specials. Stage Line has dine-in, take-out, or all-day delivery. 683-9004.
They were pretty good, too.
Vans IGA has the
I played All-Star Baseball with him. Joseph Stradlin was his name.
That sounds familiar.
Pitcher. He's
to your special request.
I used to
Locally
watch
owned by people
MSU a
you
little
can
bit.
trust. Vans IGA is at the heart of your community. Vans IGA cares about the Dillon community. They sponsor local sporting events and local 10 seconds. IGA's commitment to community makes it a great place to shop. Vans IGA, Dillon's locally owned store. Vans IGA is hometown proud.
And welcome back to live basketball action here from the Straugh. Thank you for joining us out there in Havre on QX 92.5 FM. And it looks like Big Nell's done for the day. She has an ice pack just on the knee.
Yeah, and looks like the shoe is off. Probably not going to get back in this game.
Well, and, you know, you got a bit of a lead. You don't want to push the injury anymore. So you're probably seeing what you can do to keep her off of that a little bit. And about here to start here in the second half, like I said, definitely Coach would like to see the shooting improve. I'm sure that was something that was talked about as well. And, you know, we don't usually struggle as much on three-point line like that, you know, every so often. Last time it was against Providence, if I'm not mistaken, and we play on Saturday. So Northern with the basketball. They get it back out to Aslan. Northern going left to right on your dial as they work it down the right side. She gets right into the paint with the turnaround. Shot goes up, pops out by Nicholson, but then the putback by Goldhahn. Back the other way come the Lady Bulldogs with their first offensive possession. 32-21 is the count. Lady Bulldogs to basketball. Holmes gets it over to Cooper. Cooper over to the right side to Lamy. Down low to Holmes. Holmes with the give and then get back, I should say, as they get it to King. King gets into the paint, goes up strong, gets a little spin off it.
And just puts a little English off that on the glass, fading from the right to the left. Goes with the right hand and somehow gets the layup to go.
Probably a good pool player as well, you're thinking? With that kind of English, just spins it right in. She's off to a good start as it's 34-21 Lady Bulldogs. They get her over to the left side. They get it to about free throw line to Nicholson. Nicholson gets down low. Hovde can't handle it. Gets knocked out of bounds by Northern, so it's going to be Lady Bulldog basketball. As the Bulldogs inbound it, they get it into King. King's going to bring it up and across the timeline. She works it down the left side for the Lady Bulldogs. Then back over to the right as they get it to Anderson. Anderson spreads it out down the left side. Gets it back out up top. She gets to Cooper. Over to the right side to Holmes. Holmes back to the middle. And then to Lamy. Lamy about free throw line elbow. And then back out to Anderson. Anderson's going to drive with 6 on the shot clock. puts it up, back iron, no good. Lamy with the rebound, her 6th. And then to King. King gets right into the paint, puts it up on the pullback, gets knocked down, no call. Hovde with the rebound, and she gets to Aslan. Aslan speeds it up and gets to about free throw line. Kicks it to Hovde, gets it right back so she can have her dribble. 18 on the shot clock. She brings it back out and then gets to about free throw line to Nicholson. Back out to Hovde, over to Aslan, I think with their first shot. She misses. Rebound pulled down by Kerr. Kerr to Hovde at about free throw line. Over to the right elbow to Goldhahn. Goldhahn down low. Shot goes up. No good by Nicholson. And I believe they're going to give a foul on the Cooper rebound. And I believe it's on Peyton Kerr.
And it looks like Haley Nicholson probably talked about getting inside the interior at the half. She's been trying to go back to the basket on Sierra Lane
she had a pretty good
already.
second quarter as well.
Yeah, and good size, 6 foot, but she can kind of play the guard position too.
Up top to Lamy. Lamy to Cooper. Cooper's going to get it back to Lamy. Lamy's going to drive right down the middle, left hand up off the glass, and good for 2.
And this matchup right now between Nicholson and Lamy is just 2 powerhouse forwards going back and forth.
She blew by her off the dribble on that one. They're kind of working a man, aren't they? Absolutely. And get it down, kick back out up top. Good help switch. Then back to Oslin. Oslin working on Worcester. Gets the screen, gets into the paint. The kick out goes to Goldhahn. Goldhahn with the kick out to Nicholson. Nicholson to about free throw line. And then just puts it up, back iron, no good. I think some of the adjustment, like you said, was they want Nicholson to pull the trigger a little more. Worcester brings it across the timeline.
And Worcester on the tough drive. Came off the double screen, caught some contact. Tried to go up with her right hand on the left side. Just draws the foul and gets to the line.
She kind of looked like a really good defensive end that rushes the quarterback where they dip under.
Yeah, just drop that shoulder.
If she doesn't reach back for that right hand, she might get the end one. Misses the freebie.
And
that left hand's so tough, though, if you're a righty, to get off a drive, especially when you're up and under.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is footwork. You know, getting your footwork right while you're in a sprint is so tough to do.
Misses the second. Hovde comes up with the rebound. She's going to hand off to Aslan as he brings it across the timeline. Aslan looks down the left side. She's back the other way. And they get it over to Kerr. Kerr back to Aslan. To Kerr. Kerr with the shot. It's up and good. She buried that 3 cold-blooded right there.
Knocking the 3 down, silencing the crowd with that shot.
King gets to about free throw line, looking for a back cut, not there, so she gets it out to Cooper. Cooper forgot the basketball. She went baseline, so it's going to be out of bounds, and it'll be Northern basketball. 6:13 left in the third quarter on the Intermountain Irrigation scoreboard. Western leads 36-24 as Northern's creeping back in it.
Yeah, they are putting up a fight against this Western team, saying we don't care what the score was last time. We're going to give you a game no matter what time it is.
Aslan with the basketball. She's looking to bring it up and across the timeline. Looking down the left side, switches back over to the right. She's working on Shannon Worcester. She looks, fakes to the right side, goes back left, gets into the hands of their scorer, Kerr. Kerr to about free throw line with the kick out to Gillum. Gillum gets to Brookout, kicks it back out to Kerr, and Kerr buries the triple.
And Kerr,
so that'll be a timeout.
Fire right there, knocking down 2 threes in a row.
5:46 left on the Intermountain Irrigation scoreboard. Western leads 36-27. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Did you know the reason why our nose gets runny when you are crying is because the tears from your eyes drain into your nose? Some people sneeze if they have a light shined into their eyes. It's impossible to sneeze with your eyes open. Each of your eyelashes has a lifespan of approximately 5 months. On average, you blink 17 times in a minute, or 5.2.
10 seconds.
The most common injury caused by cosmetics to the eye is a mascara wand. Eyes are your most precious sense. Care for them properly. Doctors Douglas and John Krager, your vision source.
And welcome back to live basketball action here from the Straugh Gymnasium. Good run by Northern to make this a basketball game. They've cut it to under double digits for the first time in quite some time. 36-27. And really the timeout was to preach defense, it sounds like. Coach just wanted to remind them that they had some assignments that were kind of being let go a little bit. And there's one person that knows how to fire this team up is Coach Woolley.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Put them in the right mindset. And this team always talking to each other, always positive. If you're around them at all, you see that, especially when they play. They're just always, putting each other up. And I think that's a big part of being a good teammate, especially in close games. If you know you have teammates that you can count on.
With the exception of maybe Carroll, I mean, you don't see too many teams that run like this.
Yeah, and that's
we're a fast basketball team.
That's what Northern's done. They've slowed this pace down and set up their offense every possession.
So far, it's been an 8-4 run by Northern. They work it over to Bulldogs with the basketball, by the way. They work it over to Cooper. And then down low to Lamy. Lamy with the fake, and then under with the nice easy shot, up and good for 2. And it seems like you can ride that Lamy train right now. She's able to score quite a bit. Really has an advantage. Aslan with the basketball over to the left as they look over back up top, and they work it down low to Gilham. She's unable to come up with just off the fingertips and out of bounds.
And Gilham got this switch to have Worcester on her, and I tried to go back to the basket. Worcester did a good job of facing up and just getting that ball tipped away.
And they get it to Cooper. Cooper at free throw line. She's working it, kicks it out. King for 3. Up and no good. Rebound's going to be pulled out by Nicholson. Nicholson's going to get it out and get it to Keogh, who will bring it across the timeline. She works it down the left side. Back out up top to Aslan. Aslan works the free throw line to Gilham. Gilham puts it up. No good. Rebound pulled down by Worcester. Worcester's going to push it up and across the timeline. As they look down the right side, hands it off to King. King gets right into the paint, goes up strong, off the glass, and good for 2. I just love the fact that a 5'5" guard goes in there and plays with the trees like nothing.
Getting contact from 2 different defenders right up over the front of the rim somehow makes that layup.
One does a great job of separating with her body. Shot goes up by Keogh on the nice drive. The defense was picked up nicely, both by Lamy and Worcester. It falls into the hands of King, brings it right into the key. She's going to kick it right back out, but it was on the wrong page between her and Worcester. So it's going to be Northern basketball. 4:03 left on the Intermountain Irrigation scoreboard. Bulldogs lead 40-27. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Hi, this is Andy Bartolome, new owner of Big Time Sportswear and Design. Stop by to find out about our custom design, screen printing, embroidery, and promotional items for your business, school, and events. Big Time has retail clothing, letterman's jackets, and we carry all high school and middle school fan apparel for the Bears, Panthers, Falcons, Cougars, and Beavers. Big Time Sportswear and Design, 20 East Glendale, 683-2889.
That's a good game. Good game to get the bad play out.
In life, there are typically 3 types of dreamers. Those who want success to happen, those who wish it would happen, and then there are those who wake up every morning and make it happen. At the Bank of Commerce, we understand the hard work, determination, and
10 seconds.
Make your dreams come true. That's why we're with you every step of the way. The Bank of Commerce, helping you achieve your dreams.
Member FDIC.
And welcome back to live basketball action here from the Straugh Gymnasium. University of Montana Western leads 40-27. Thank you for joining us out there in Havre at QX 92.5 FM. Northern making quite a little bit of a run back. The Bulldogs have pushed it back out to 13, but Northern does have the basketball as they look to inbound it. They get it into Aslan. Aslan goes down the right side. She hands it off to Nicholson. Nicholson down the right side, picked up, goes up strong and off the glass, and they've really made an effort to get her the basketball.
Yeah, and she's missed 2 easy shots here, so it could be a different game if she hits those 2, finally getting that layup to go. Great job, Nicholson.
To Holmes, to Worcester. Worcester over to the left side to Lamy. Lamy back over to Worcester. Worcester looking to take Aslan off the dribble. Gets stopped, gets to King. King with the shot, it's up and good. An 18-footer from the side makes it look easy. 42-29. And out to the right side, just inside was Nicholson. She puts it up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Cooper. Cooper to King. King and across the timeline. King's looking to get her scoring going, and she does just that. She gets it up off the glass and good for 2. And you just can't run with the reigning Frontier Conference Player of the Year. Gillum for three, back iron, no good, knocked around, and pulled out of there by Holmes. Holmes is going to pick it up on the dribble. She gets it over to Worcester. Just high basketball IQ out of these ladies. King for three, no good. And Cooper's just harassed, but yet still pulls the rebound out of there into the corner. Three's up, gets the shooter's roll by Holmes.
And great board from Britt Cooper, leaning back, tips it, kicks it out to Paige Holmes. Actually to King, who kicked it to Paige Holmes and knocks down the three. Talking about that IQ right there.
I think what you're saying, but let's face it, Cooper was getting mauled down there. Somehow was strong enough to get her bearings and get it out to a playmaker. Nice move by Saban Keogh as she goes at her to the right, switches back left, fakes right, and then the turnaround jumper for two to make it 47-31. Back door into Lamy. Lamy for three, no good. Rebound pulled down by Gillum. Gillum's going to bring it up herself as she's going to hand it off to Aslan. Aslan brings it across the timeline for Northern. 1:58 left in the third quarter on their Mountain Irrigation scoreboard. 47-31 Lady Bulldogs. Aslan with the basketball. She's working on Bree King. Gets it over into the corner to Saban. She gets it up, gets hacked in the act. Looked like pretty good defense on Saban Keogh.
Saban Keogh, she had a drive, got that foot up on Paige Holmes, but Bree King came to help. So with the active hands, knocked that ball around and draws the foul right there on the layup.
Keogh to the charity stripe. She puts up the first. It's up and good.
Keogh.
Looks like Shy and Anderson check in. And Lamy and Cooper both check out. So Saban Keogh out of Columbia Basin College, Woodinville, Washington, a 5'8 junior. Kind of a guard forward as well. Looks like she's got a little bit of scoring as she hits the second one. 47-33 Bulldogs. King will bring it up and across the timeline for the Lady Bulldogs. She goes to the left side to Anderson. Anderson down to Shy, back to King. King steps back for the three. It's up and good.
And
Brianna King's caught fire here in the third quarter.
How do you stop that handle when she does three different dribble moves between the legs, step back three? Great play from Brianna King.
And they get it to Aslan. Aslan with the basketball. She gets it over to the right side to Kerr. Kerr gets it down low. And I'm not sure where they got the foul. Probably on Anderson as Jessica Curl looked to make a move.
And Shy made a face right there. Looked like the elbow was a good hard hit from Jessica Curl, and that's a physical play between both of them. 6'3" senior, so she's got the size.
Goldhahn checks out. Goldhahn checks in. Keogh checks out. They get the basketball to Hildebrand. Hildebrand back to Aslan. Aslan with the basketball working on Anderson. She gets it out up top to Goldhahn. Goldhahn into the corner as they get it to Hildebrand. Hildebrand gets it down to Curl. Curl goes baseline, tries to kick it out. Worcester's able to steal that away. The touchdown pass to Holmes. Holmes a little too strong, comes up empty. Rebound's going to be pulled down at that point by Hildebrand to Aslan. Aslan across the timeline. Over to the right side to Goldhahn. Goldhahn to Aslan, gets it right back. Working it over to the left side. I'm sorry, I got caught in the action. Aslan back over as she gets to Goldhahn. Work it over to the left side to Aslan. Look for a screen down low. Shy doing a great job of really denying that inbound. Shot goes up, no good by Goldhahn. Rebound's going to be pulled out of there and gets it to King. King down low to Shy. Shy tries to force the pass but gets rescued on the knockout of bounds by Northern. Was there anyone to pass it to?
No, it was just a little late there. I think Brianna King on the initial pass to Shy and kind of just put her in a tough position there down low. And what a battle Shy's having on the defensive end. They're really trying to get it into Curl.
And they get it back out up top to Shy, to Cooper, down low to Anderson. The shot goes up by Shy. And that'll do it. After 3 quarters of play on the Intermountain Irrigation scoreboard, University of Montana Western 50, MSU-Northern 33. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Arnie Miller and Sons knows that your
quarter went away actually pretty quick.
Hey, Justin?
Yeah.
I've got, if I'm doing my math right, I got 14 minutes I can give you between games.
You are a savior, a gentleman and a scholar.
Well, that gets us a bunch of ads in, and
cool.
then that WMC3 thing in, so
cool.
That ought to work.
Yeah, absolutely.
Winter sports season is here again, and that means boys and girls basketball at BCHS and UM Western and wrestling at the high school. There are a lot of sporting events going on, so get out there and support your local teams. It means a lot to them and their coaches. Don't forget the middle school. Those kids...
10 seconds.
Well, so take in some sports this winter, and remember, LS Ready Mix for all your concrete needs, 683-2101.
And welcome back to live basketball action from the Straugh Gymnasium, Frontier Conference action, as number 3 in the country, University of Montana Western leads MSU-Northern 50-33. And we were talking about this earlier, it's been since 2006 that we won a Frontier Conference championship. That's a long time.
Yeah, this team could be the one to do it, but this conference
There's been a lot of
isn't gonna be
talented
easy.
ladies, too, that's come through here. Carroll's not going to go away easy. Northern puts up a fight. I mean, you got a lot of teams in there. Rocky looking to battle. Even LC State's a good basketball team. Lamy goes baseline. She's going to kick it to Shy. Shy's able to pull it out. Goes down the right side, puts it up a little too strong. Holmes wraps up in a jump ball with Goldhahn.
And inspiring defense for this Northern Skylights team. Number 10, Sabin Kale. She's just been all over the floor trying to get the jump ball there on the last possession.
Aslan working on King. She brings it across the timeline. Not too often, I'm guessing, Aslan deals with someone as quick as her either. Same goes for King. Curl gets it on a good seal down low on the block. Is able to rotate to the left side, put it up off the glass, and good for 2. That cuts to a 15-point Bulldog lead as they have the basketballs. They get it to Lamy. Then down low to Anderson. Anderson with the pull and pop. No good. It looks like last touched by Alex Goldhahn, so it'll stay here with the Lady Bulldogs as they'll inbound underneath their bucket. They get it out up top to Shy. Shy to Lamy. Lamy back to Paige Holmes to King. King on the left side as she works to about free throw line. The kick back out to Anderson. Still with 18 on the shot clock as they get it to King. King gets a little bit of a step, almost gets free, and gets to Lamy. Lamy gets called for the charge. Good job. You had talked about it early, and Sabin Keogh does a great job of really getting in front of her and setting her feet.
Yeah, she's an athletic player, and that's tough to do, especially when you're guarding the person from the three-point line, and she just used that quickness to move all the way down there, get the body in the way. Saw Lamy was on the drive, drew the contact. Great play from Keogh.
So Worcester checks in, and I believe wasn't Lamy who checked out.
It was Paige Holmes.
Paige Holmes, there we go, right. Aslan works it over to the elbow. She works to Keogh. Keogh with the pullback shot. That was pretty good defense.
Yeah, off the dribble and showing that she can jump a little bit, knock down the mid-range jumper.
I love that shot. It's so difficult, but it's also difficult to defend. Creates space. They try the back door. They get it, but then she's not in the right spot to shoot, so she kicks it out. Lamy for 3. It's up and good. You might not want to leave her wide open.
Nice play from Tori Anderson, drawing the defense in there on the drive and getting the wide open Lamy.
We're getting points in a lot of different places, but every time we really need a bucket, it's been Sierra Lamy tonight. And then on cue, she steals one away, and I think she was the last to touch that. Nope, they're going to call it out off of Lily Hildebrand out of Everett Community College. So good hustle once again by Sierra Lamy.
Just uses those long arms and gets her hands on every tipped pass she can on the defensive side.
Well, and you're always getting maximum effort out of her. She's a runner. She just does her best. Great teammate, just good overall person, let alone basketball player. So Lamy with the basketball. She gets back out up top to King. King over to Worcester. Worcester back to King. King for 3. It's going to be an air ball, which is a rarity. Lamy saved it, but she must have stepped out first.
Yeah, it either bounced on the out of bounds line or she stepped out. But there's that hustle we're always talking about. Just really a no BS player. You don't have to worry about any fighting or anything like that. Just a great teammate.
Curl checks out. Hovde checks back in. Aslan with the basketball. She works it down the left side. Goes to get some and is blocked by Worcester. And Aslan looked like she hurt her arm.
Big time block from Shannon Worcester.
And it could have been where she landed. I think her arm was all the way out. You know how you hit that, what do you call it, your underarm? I guess it'd be that rotator portion of it.
I think
when you get extended.
Right. Looks like, the way she landed on that shoulder is definitely holding her arm in a way.
We hope she gets right back in. She's a fun player to watch.
Hasn't sat yet today, I don't think so.
Aslan. We had to call her over and ask how to pronounce her name, and what a great young lady. They work it back out up top. Gets knocked away. Finally picked up by Worcester. I think Lamy on the knockaway. As Worcester goes left hand across the front and gets it to go. 55-37 Lady Bulldogs.
After the block, Worcester feeling good going and getting that layup.
And then Saban Keogh going in. She can just elevate on a dime. Gets about a 10-footer, just raises up.
Yeah, we saw her try to do it in the first half. Now she's finally getting back to it.
You got to rise up. They work it outside to King. King gets into the paint, gets it down low, gets knocked around, but Cooper's able to pick it up. Lamy gets into the deal, but can't hold the handle. And then it's a jump ball. I believe that will stay here, and it does.
Great pass from Britt Cooper while Lamy on the back cut had her defender beat. The pass just a little too fast, bounces around, but there's Lamy hustling to get that jump ball, and what does that get you? A whole nother possession.
Kurd checks in for Goldhahn. 6:34 left on the Intermountain Irrigation scoreboard. 55-39. They get it out to Anderson, back out top to Cooper, to Worcester, to Lamy. Lamy back over to King. King for three, no good. Rebound's going to be pulled away there by Sellen, Petra Sellen. As they get it back over and pulled back out by Keogh. Keogh to Nicholson. Nicholson into the paint. Pull and pop, nothing drops. So it's pulled down by Anderson. Anderson to King. King across the timeline. She's going to pull it out. Back over to Anderson on the right side. Anderson takes down the left side. Gets into the paint, but then kicks it back out to Worcester. Worcester with the nice move. Gets you looking one way and then goes back towards the bucket. Up off the glass and good for two to make it 57-39 Lady Bulldogs. I'll tell you what, I like what I've seen out of Sabin Keogh. I would give her the basketball a little bit more. I know it's always easier to say from over here.
Yeah, exactly right. Keogh has been playing well here in the fourth quarter.
Ooh, almost a force picked off by King, but then tracked down by Kerr as they get it to Hovde to Kerr. She gets left hand, goes up a little too strong, no good. Lamy with another bucket. I believe her 8th. So she is still tracking towards that double-double. We need to see about 2 more boards out of her. Brianna King, a rare miss as she gets an open layup. Just a little too soft, actually, that time.
Yeah, didn't put quite enough on it. Rolls up on the rim and back off.
Keogh gets into the paint, puts it up, gets it to go.
And there's Keogh, just as you were saying, driving through the middle of the key with the tough right hand.
She's extremely athletic at 5'8". I mean, that's a tough player to deal with in women's basketball, is that 5'8", 5 to 5'10" slasher. And Lamy gets in the paint, kick out to Anderson. Anderson goes right in, tries to do the up and under. She's fouled by Haley Nicholson. It looks like it's going to be the last media timeout, so to speak. 4:38 left on the Intermountain Irrigation scoreboard. Bulldogs lead 57-41. We'll be back in 1 minute.
When you're in pain and need treatment, physical therapy at Barrett Hospital and Healthcare is here for you. Our goal is to resolve your injury
she looked back
not
like she was
cover
going
it
to pass.
Physical therapy can help
had her on the
pain,
right side
strengthen
of her hip,
muscles,
and
and improve your quality of life.
quick, easy
In some
layup.
cases, physical therapy can eliminate the need for surgery. Don't spend another moment in pain or dealing with an unresolved injury. Call the physical therapy team at 406-683-1188 to make an appointment today.
Sometimes the first of the month can seem overwhelming with all your bills coming due at the same time. Wouldn't it be nice to cut your mortgage payment in half and pay every 2 weeks when you get your paycheck? The bi-weekly repayment loan from Pioneer Federal Savings and Loan allows you to do just that. In addition to easing the first of the month burden, you can pay your mortgage off sooner. Stop in and see our experience. 10 seconds. Discuss how the bi-weekly repayment loan could be right for you. Let Pioneer Federal bring your mortgage home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 704467.
What was it for? What did she win? And welcome back to live basketball action here for the Straugh Gymnasium. Fun night here so far. Pretty good crowd already for the women's game. We look forward to the second game where the Northern Lights will be taking on the University of Montana Western. And then Saturday, even better, we're extremely lucky. We get the Lady Beeves, then we get the Lady Bulldogs, and then we get the Western men. Providence invades, so that'll be interesting to see.
Good to see that matchup after a tough loss that the ladies have suffered. Their only one on the record, so that'll be a great rematch to watch.
Anderson puts it up and drops it down, 58-41. Lady Bulldogs on the Intermountain Irrigation scoreboard. One team foul apiece, so nothing major there. In and out, no good. Rebound pulled down by Gilham. They'll get off to Aslan. Good to see her back as she brings it across the timeline. Could easily call the carry there as well. As she kind of pinned it even on her side and then put it back down. Back over to the left side. Free throw line, kick out to Keogh. She puts it up and gets it to go.
Keogh, the scorer off the bench, already got 6 to 8 points here in the second half.
You go, girl. You've been balling out this quarter. And they work it over to Cooper. Cooper to Worcester. Worcester with the open look. Turns it away. She gets it into the corner to Holmes. Holmes gets into the paint. Goes baseline off of Cooper's hand. Picked up by Keogh. She's going to bring it up. Does a great job of really pinning her on her hip. Gillen puts it up, can't get it to go. Lamy with another board. I believe her to be only one away at this point. They'll bring it down, hand it off. Back over to Anderson, over to Lamy. Lamy on the left side. Gets to Cooper. Cooper with a sweet backdoor pass to Worcester. Worcester puts it up and off the glass and good for two.
And you can't fall asleep if you're playing off-ball defense on this Western team because they will backdoor very quickly.
60-43 Western with 3:15 left on the Intermountain Irrigation scoreboard. Shots up, in and out, no good. Shot was up by Kerr. Rebound by Anderson, who brings it up and across the timeline. She gets the free throw line, hands it off to Cooper. Cooper back to Anderson. Anderson resetting the offense as they get it to Cooper. Cooper at the free throw elbow. Back to Anderson, just past free throw, in and out, no good. Knocked into the hands of Keogh. She'll bring it up and across the timeline. She's working on the left side. Over into the corner and gets into the hand of Nicholson. Nicholson gets into the paint. Kicks it back out to Keogh. Keogh's going to get it back out up top. She gets to Nicholson. Over to Aslan. Back over to Keogh. Down low. Nicholson puts it up. No good. And they're going to call her hacked in the act. So Haley Nicholson will go to the charity stripe. Yeah, the Nicholson girl can score a little bit herself.
Yeah, her.
I didn't even look and see what hers. You probably said it, I bet. But third leading scorer. We really did a good job of shutting down Hovde. She's getting almost 12 a game. I bet she has maybe 4, huh?
Yeah, inside. I mean, that's why you can see these bigs want to go at Britt Cooper and try to draw fouls. She plays such good defense and just can shut down one of your bigs.
Shots up and good. So 2:25 left on the Intermountain Irrigation scoreboard. Bulldogs lead 60-45. Once again, thank you for joining us out there in Havre on QX 92.5 FM. Back over to the right side as they work it down low to Worcester. Worcester's going to bring it around, get it outside to Holmes. Holmes gets into the paint, the kick out to King. King for 3, no good. Rebound's going to be pulled down by Northern and Peyton Kerr. Kerr hands off to Aslan, who brings it across the timeline. Aslan back over to the right side. Back over to the left side as they go over to the left elbow into the hands of Kerr. Kerr works to Nicholson down low to Gilham. Nice job and nice pass. Gilham up off the glass and good for 2.
Montana Western playing the 2-3 defense, and if you get it to that high post, it's usually easy to get it into the post, and that's exactly what they did.
King with the basketball. She gets it over to Lamy. Lamy back to King. King will take it over to the right side to Worcester and get it right back. She dribbles it down the left side and then back to Worcester. Worcester gets into the paint, left hand, nice finish. Nice touch off the glass, left-handed, and she's learned to trust that left hand.
I think she heard you talking about her driving and finishing and wanted to show it off a little bit here in the second half.
She does a great job of it, too. Aslan tries to sneak it in, and last touch by her. She looks a little surprised on the call.
Thought it got tipped out from behind her, and it looks like they're going to switch this call over.
Gotcha. Well, good job of getting together. I mean, if you get the call right, that's what you want to see more than anything. Back over to Seal, over to Aslan. Aslan on the left side, back into the corner to Haley Nicholson, way over to Seal on the right side. She's going to take Worcester off the dribble, put it up, no good. Worcester did a great job of really holding her own there. And I think if Lemmy got the credit on that rebound, it'd be her 10.
Be her 10.
It'd be a double-double for Lamy, I would guess. So they work it up, Lamy up top, unless we missed something.
And another
Worcester,
great
the
back
scoring
door.
machine.
Shannon Worcester catching fire.
And she does a great job really moving without the basketball as well, and gets rewarded there on the back door, scores. They can work it down low, shot goes up, no good. Rebound's going to be pulled down by Nicholson. Shot goes up, no good. The shot was up by Goldhahn. And then they're going to work across the timeline. I'm guessing they'll probably hold on to it here, as King will dribble it out with 6 on the shot clock. And that'll do it. So that'll be the game. The Bulldogs win 64-47. We'll be back in 90 seconds for the Papa T's postgame show. We'll be back in 90 seconds.
Taylor Realty, your homegrown real estate company for southwestern Montana and Dillon. If you're looking for your dream property, you'll find a wide range of properties from the Centennial Valley to the Big Hole, from Lima Peaks to the Pioneers.